Let's go to Alex. He's a Spurs fan. Al?
All right, Al.
All right, boys. All right, hi, Cundy. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. How you feeling about it all?
Do you know what? I'm a little bit mixed. Like, I've been following Spurs since I was 7. My dad took me to my first game when I was 7. So Daniel Levy's been chairman for, the entire time. I'm 33 this year. 34 this year, 33 now. So I'm a little bit mixed because it's one of those ones where, you got to be careful what you wish for. The bloke's a legend when it comes to the finances of the club, running it as a commercial business. We're solid. It's just when it comes to the football. Like, for me, the 3-2 win against Ajax in 2019, I think it was, where Lucas Moura got the hat-trick.
Yeah.
For me, that's when the football club changed. We kind of died a little bit because that's where it all went a bit downhill for us. Yeah. And I just think...
Because Daniel Levy didn't invest in the squad.
No, that's it. If he was a footballing chairman, I think it would have been a different matter. But he's a commercial chairman, and that's not to slate him on that. He's done an amazing job. But I just think we needed to go from that game to the next gear, but we didn't do it.
Yeah, listen, he's done a really good job. Commercially, he's put Tottenham, but Tottenham are always a big club, by the way. It weren't like Tottenham were not a big club when Daniel Levy was not in charge, and he's made us a big 6. Spurs have always been a big 6. If you look over the course of history, Spurs are a massive football club with a massive history and a massive fan base. So, people say, "Oh, he's put us here and he's put us in this position." Oh, we've got a nice stadium, but Arsenal have got a nice stadium. Man City have got a nice stadium. There's loads of nice stadiums out there. Right, ours is amazing, and he was part of that. But I think we need to get away from the fact that Daniel Levy, put us as a big 6 football club. Spurs were a big 6.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say my piece in a second. Jay, you're not going to like it. But go on, you boys, go on, carry on.
No, go on. No, because I know you're sitting there itching to say something.
No, you Spurs fans have a chat amongst yourselves, and I'll come back to my...
No, go on. I want to hear it now, because you're looking at me.
Al's made the effort to phone up. Go on, Al.
Well, I was going to say, you look at the numbers, right? We're a 3.3 billion club now. We're ranked 6 by Forbes on the planet as a football club.
Who cares?
1 billion investment.
Who cares? Honestly, mate, who cares? Al, who cares, mate? What we won? What did we win?
Invested, don't you?
What did we win? Spurs are always going to be a £1 billion football club. Spurs are always going to be a multi-billion pound football club.
I take your point, but the thing is, you need the money there first, up front, because football's all about money these days, isn't it? You don't achieve without the money. So we've got the money, but why haven't we achieved with the money? He's had 25 years to achieve, and we've won the Capital One Cup, I think, in 2008 in the Europa League. So what is it that he hasn't achieved with the money? That's the point, isn't it? He's a commercial chairman, not really a footballing chairman.
Football's about glory. Right? There's 2 parts to football. Football will always now be a business. It never was. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's always been a business, but none more so now in the modern game because of the finances. We are talking ridiculous numbers. These are telephone numbers that football clubs earn now, right? You go back 30, 40, 50, 60 years, right? It's a very different game. There's always superstars. There was always the big dogs and the little dogs, the medium dogs, right? Spurs were very much in and around that top 6-ish, right? Yeah. They were, right? The problem is, since the finances have come in and clubs have been allowed to spend huge sums of money, Spurs have never competed. Okay, we go back to my club, Chelsea, right? When Roman came in 2003, I think it was, he came in, bang, blew billions at the football club. Before that, we saw Blackburn Rovers, right? In the mid-90s, right? Yeah. Early 90s. They done that. After that, Man City come in. Things have changed. The landscape of financial investment in a football club have changed. Newcastle have found that out to their cost. Aston Villa, there are a number of football clubs. But Spurs always felt to me that they were a club that didn't need huge investment like a Roman, like the Sheikh Mansours, like what PSG have had, like that could compete. And it always felt as though they were saying, right, we'll do enough. We'll try and compete to get there. We're trying, and you come close a couple of times, by the way.
Yeah.
You come close, right? You got the Champions League final. You finished second, right? There's a year that you finished third. You're in the title race, right? Remember that?
Yep. I do remember.
But you Arsenal were in the title race. You finished behind them, but Arsenal were in the title. But there's been moments in this. It's true.
I know.
But there's moments in this, right? But Spurs have always been, and it's great fun because I love the fact you support Spurs, because you just aren't quite there to go, and you need cojones on the table. Here's what we're going to do. What Liverpool have done. I know Liverpool are coming from a space of strength, where they've won the title, right? And they are now the club in the country. And they've gone bang, 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 bang. They've gone, phew.
Yeah.
I love it. And no one should ever be afraid or scared, in my opinion, or should be stopped from spending the most they can spend.
Yeah.
Spurs haven't done that. No. So maybe there is something behind Spurs now, between now and the next 5 years, where should the Premier League be scared? Should there be someone that comes in and goes, "Had enough of this. I've seen enough of Beyonce. Yeah, bring Beyonce in. NFL, bring them in. We're going to go large." But isn't Joe Lewis the one? Joe Lewis is still there, right?
Yeah. Joe Lewis.
Who was Daniel Levy's payment? Who was Daniel Levy working under?
Well,
my understanding, you tell me differently. You're a Spurs fan.
Well, I'm guessing Joe Lewis is the main dog, right? But Daniel Levy was very much a part of.
Surely he had instructions. It's not his money, right?
Yeah, but I think but he had shares in the football club. He owned part of the football club, right? So, he's stepping down. I don't know what happens in terms of that, but I think until we know the full what the story is going to unfold over the next few weeks. All right, and I can imagine this is just the first step.
Look, Spurs are one of those football clubs that across the Qatari world, Saudi world, they'll look at that. If they think that there's something to get involved in, wow. But what can they do and spend? Because I heard that Newcastle, after Mike Ashley left Newcastle were in a great space. They could, their financial fair play, whatever your PSR, what you call it, they were in a great space. But look at them now. I don't know what Spurs' situation is. I honestly don't.
Well, they're a rich football club, but of course they didn't have a chairman who was prepared to spend the money when the time was right, and he wasn't prepared to spend the wages to get the best players in. That's the be-all and end-all of it. Maybe someone new comes in, and that changes. How much money have they got to spend? Because they're making enough, that's for sure. Let's go to Ken. He's a Spurs fan. All right, Ken.
Kenny, what?
How you doing?
I'm all right, Ken. How are you?
Yeah, very well, very well. I'm delighted Daniel's gone because, I think the majority of Spurs fans would be. There's some that aren't. But, I think we've got a real chance now because a lot of clubs can't spend money because of this, what they call it?
PSR.
or whatever.
PSR.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. But Tottenham, I think I read recently, they are the fourth most profitable sports brand in the world. So they're going to be able to spend dough. So, yeah, all that aside. But Jason, son, if you for 1 minute think that Chelsea are a bigger club than Tottenham, you're in cloud cuckoo land. You're in cloud cuckoo land.
Explain yourself.
Get Arsenal fans to phone up who hate us. They will tell you.
Listen, the fact you got to Arsenal. Listen, explain yourself.
I'll explain myself. Well, fan base, history. Your history starts at Roman Abramovich, Jason. Our history starts in 1900 and whatever, when we first became a non-league club to win the FA Cup, and then became the first British club to win a European trophy.
So here's the thing about Spurs, right? You live off history.
The double.
You live off history. Chelsea make it.
Do.
I mean, we do.
We are living off history.
I know. I feel for you. Listen, Ken. Honestly, mate. I genuinely. I feel sorry for you, and I get it.
No.
But the thing, I do. I pity him. I do, because
who did Chelsea like beating the most?
Spurs, so good.
Exactly.
So
who do
good.
Arsenal like beating the most in the season?
It's so good. But the thing is,
Arsenal. And who do West Ham like beating the most in the season?
I know, but everyone beats you though. Here's the thing: everyone's whipping boys. Everyone gives you whooping.
Well, yeah.
Everyone whoops Spurs.
Not anymore, Jace.
Mate.
It's going to change.
Well, okay. Do Chelsea whoop Spurs?
Do they? Sometimes.
No.
Whooping.
Do we whoop Spurs?
Sometimes.
No, come on. Do we
Whooping.
over the last 25 years? Have Chelsea given Spurs whooping?
Large.
Whooping.
Big whoopings.
Large.
Whooping.
Yeah.
Yeah, big large whooping.
Yeah. Ken, listen, mate, thanks for your call.
And I feel for people like Ken, right?
Why?
Well, he's saying that Spurs are formed in this and that. And honestly,
No, listen.
I mean, he wasn't even.
Listen, Chelsea are a more successful club than Spurs now, that's for sure, because
There's no doubt.
you had the Roman Abramovich money come in, and fair play to you. I would give me Roman Abramovich at Tottenham right now, I'd take it all day. No problem.
Hypocrisy.
There's no hypocrisy in it. I'd take it. I don't care about whose money they're spending and what, you know, like you're going to spend the money to win the league, I'll take it right now. But you can't do that because them days are over because of the way the league is set up. But, you know, Spurs are a massive football club, and they were a massive football club before Daniel Levy took over. And they're always going to be a massive football club. Yes, he helped us commercially. Yes, we put us in a nice, shiny new stadium and helped that all come together. But Spurs are a massive football club, and this is a new dawn for Spurs to sit down and someone to come in and take us to a new level and new heights. We've had 25 years of the same old story. A couple of trophies in there and a couple of glory moments. But apart from that, let's be honest, it's all been about, Levy's this, Levy's that. We don't spend any money. We don't do this. We don't do that. Now we've got the chance to someone to come in and go, bang, let's go and win something.
I've seen this
properly
before, right? I've seen Everton. Remember, Everton got taken over, right? Everyone talking about Everton being the new... Mate, it's more than just money. You need planning. You need, there needs to be something behind it. Then it's money, yes, 100%. Without the money, you can't compete. But you're just Spurs, Joe.
Oh.
And no, but you are though, mate. No, I mean you go back. You're talking about 1901. I mean that tells you all you need to know about Spurs. The fact he's had to go back that far.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.